What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm bringing us a quick mission guide for the Crown Faction Tier 3 mission here in Season 4, known as Chemical Sourcing. So before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure to show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Go ahead and throw an easy goal of 150 likes on today's video, as well as if you would like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you just do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. Alright, so this mission is going to be 3 parts, and it is going to take us over to the complex for at least one of them, but you guys could choose to either complete this over on Al Mazrah or actually knock all 3 parts out at the complex. So part 1 is asking us to dead drop a bottle of sulfuric acid. Now in order to get access to this, you will need to head over to the complex. You guys are going to make your way over to one of the bunker entrances, enter into the complex, and you'll be prepared to be looking for the sulfuric acid. Once you guys enter the complex, what you're going to be looking for are those green wooden like caches, because these are going to be basically the chemical storages, and you're going to want to open these up, and inside will always be chemicals. Now what chemicals you'll find will always be random, so it is no guarantee you will find the sulfuric acid even after looting a few of these. But the idea here is to go around the complex looting any of these green wooden caches that you guys can find in order to get access to the chemical that you need, which is that sulfuric acid. But after looting around the map, which shouldn't take you guys too long, you guys should be able to come across the sulfuric acid. Remember, you're looking for those green wooden crates, open enough of these, inevitably you guys will get access to one of these. Now when you guys actually get access to the sulfuric acid, you have a couple of options. It does tell you you need to dead drop it, but you can also choose to exfil this and dead drop it elsewhere. There is a dead drop obviously in the complex, and it's going to be located at the shopkeeper. The dead drop here can be a little bit more risky to get to, so depending on your circumstance will determine whether or not you guys are going to want to risk it. If you guys find it in the initial place that you guys enter into the complex before getting to the chemical plant, maybe you guys make it over to the chemical plant, obviously exfil safely, and then head over to Al Mazrah, where you guys would then be able to dead drop it. But obviously once I got access to my sulfuric acid, I chose to exfil it safely and then go over to Al Mazrah. Now obviously you guys do need to dead drop these, but we're going to do all 3 of them at the exact same time, so we're going to go ahead and move over to part 2, which is asking us to dead drop a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. Now you guys have already gotten access to your sulfuric acid. Whether you guys chose to go and dead drop it in the complex or not is up to you. Then you guys either brought it with you and went into Al Mazrah, where you guys are then going to be looking for that hydrogen peroxide. Now my best success at finding these was looking in the hidden caches around the map. I'm sure there's a map out there you guys can look at that has access to all these locations, as there is quite a few of them, but I made my way over to the Oasis location, as there is a couple of them right by each other, and it gave me pretty good odds of finding them. Not only was I able to find 1 hydrogen peroxide at one point, I was even able to find 2 in the exact same cache in one of my runs as well. So you guys are going to get access to this hydrogen peroxide, which is the second of the 3 items that you will need, and then you guys will be prepared to go ahead and get your third one. And part 3 asks us to dead drop a bottle of radiation blockers. So you guys have your sulfuric acid, or you've already dead dropped it, you guys have your hydrogen peroxide, or you've already dead dropped it at this point as well, then you guys are going to need to go ahead and get that radiation blocker. Now it's easy to come across these if you guys go over to a hospital-like location. Similar, you guys can find the hydrogen peroxide there, but you guys will make your way over to a hospital-like location and then obviously hit it up to check for radiation blockers, as they are extremely common in those hospitals. Or you guys will just loot around the map, hitting up first aid kits and medicine cabinets in each and every building that has them until you guys are able to find those radiation blockers. But for me, I was able to get access to the sulfuric acid by bringing it into Al Mazrah, obviously find the hydrogen peroxide in that same run, and then obviously acquire the radiation blockers. Now all I had to do once I had all 3 of these in my possession was to dead drop them safely. Now you guys again can choose to dead drop these one at a time. It is also possible to find all 3 of these items within the complex itself and then go ahead and take it over to the shopkeeper dead drop, where you guys will be able to dead drop all 3 there if that's what you guys wanted to do. If not, you guys would go into Al Mazrah. Once you guys get the 3 items, you would find your closest dead drop location depending on where you're located on the map. You guys would go ahead and run over to that location, put all 3 of these items into the dead drop, obviously dead drop those, and this mission would be complete. Now that's going to wrap things up for today's quick mission guide. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.